You will never be happy if you search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you're looking for the meaning of life. Or put it simply, don't try. Our culture today is run by unrealistically positive expectations. Live a better and more positive life, have more money, be sexier, be more popular, be more productive, have a nice big villa, marry a hot supermodel as the love of your life, and live happily ever after. Even though there is nothing wrong with these things, it is really fixating on what we lack. You learn about the best ways to earn money because you feel you don't have enough money already. You stand in front of the mirror and you tell yourself positive affirmations of how beautiful you are because you don't feel that you are beautiful already. You follow dating advice because you feel that you are unlovable already. Our society keeps telling us to be more and more positive all the time. And to be positive all the time, we are constantly getting the same message again and again, which is to give a fuck about everything again and again. However, giving more fucks doesn't guarantee you to be more positive and live a better life. Because if you think about it, a confident man does not need to prove himself, he just is. And a rich woman does not need to impress anyone, she just is. The feedback loop from hell. Let's say you have an anger problem, you get pissed off about the most stupid stuff and you have no idea why. The fact that you get pissed off so easily starts to piss you off even more, and then you realize during your rage that you come across as a shallow and mean person, and you hate this. You hate it so much that you get angry at yourself. Now, you are angry about yourself about getting angry. What the fuck? You have a very important date tomorrow with someone you like that you're feeling anxious about. You need to make sure you won't be late. And you want to make sure you are well rested because you don't want to look like a zombie. Tomorrow is an important day for you. You try to get enough sleep so things don't go wrong, but the more you try to sleep, the more you keep thinking about the consequences of not getting enough sleep. So the more anxious you get. That anxiety cripples you, and you start to wonder why you are anxious and you should just focus on trying to sleep. Now, you are anxious about being anxious. You are anxious about your anxiety causing you more anxiety. You end up barely sleeping at all. You worry about things and worry that you are worried about it. You are sad about something and you are sad about you being sad about it. Welcome to the feedback loop from hell. We humans are the only species that can have thoughts about our own thoughts, so we should see it as a gift instead of a curse. Our society today, through consumer culture and social media, has brought a whole generation of people who believe that having negative experiences, anxiety, guilt, and fear is totally not okay. Because if you look at your Facebook feed, everybody there is having a great time. Look, 10 people got into a relationship this week. Some 16-year-old got a Ferrari for her birthday, and another kid made $2 billion by inventing an app. Meanwhile, you are sitting at home behind your PC scrolling through Facebook, and you can't help but think that your life sucks. Back in the days, your grandpa who owns a farm would think like, what am I feeling bad today? Well, I guess that's just life. Oh well, back to shoveling hay. But today, when you feel like shit for even 5 minutes, you get bombarded with images of people being totally happy and having amazing lives. It is impossible to not feel like there is something wrong with you. Embrace the uncomfortable. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you care less about something, you do better at it? Notice how it's often the person who is the least invested in the success of something is the person who ends up achieving it? Notice how sometimes when you stop giving a fuck, everything seems to fall in place? The desire for more positive experiences in itself is a negative experience, while the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. The more you pursue feeling better, the less satisfied you become, as pursuing something only reinforces the fact that you lack it in the first place. If you can accept suffering and embrace the uncomfortable, that is ultimately what brings you the most meaningful experiences. For example, pain you get from the gym and dieting improves your physique, health, and energy. Failures in business makes you understand what is necessary to succeed. The more open you are with your insecurities, the more confident you are. The overcoming of challenges and fears is what allows you to build courage and character. When you avoid the uncomfortable, you will constantly feel entitled to be happy at all times. You will see any challenge that comes your way as an injustice, and anyone who disagrees with you as a betrayal. Anything you do to try to escape the negative, to avoid it, suppress it, or to even silence it, only backfires. The avoidance of suffering is a form of suffering. The avoidance of a struggle is a struggle. The denial of failure is a failure. Hiding what is shameful is in itself a form of shame. Everything worthwhile in life is won through overcoming the associated negative experiences. No matter what you do, there will always be challenges, failures, losses, regrets, and death. Trying to avoid pain is giving too much fucks about pain. But when you get comfortable with suffering, you don't give a fuck about pain. You become unstoppable. We can't thank you enough for watching this video. We hope that you keep up with the videos that we post on our channel. We would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe or simply click the like button. And please, and I cannot say this enough, share your learnings and positivity with those that actually need it. Your feedback and comments drive us daily to continue the process of putting out content that we believe you could benefit from. So please, take a second and drop by to say hi. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is a self-help book especially written for people who usually dislike reading self-help books because of the no bullshit way of writing. I would definitely recommend this book to anyone, regardless of whether you like self-help books or not. There will be an Amazon link in the description below where you can buy the book. In order to improve yourself every single day, it is very important to expose yourself to high quality information that you can get from books. But with so many distractions nowadays like social media, Netflix, and video games, it requires a lot of willpower and focus to actually grab a book and read it. If you're one of these people, I highly recommend you to start listening to audiobooks. With the audible.com mobile app, you can plug in earphones and expose yourself to books while doing day-to-day things such as chores, walking, traveling, working out, or even playing video games. We at Self-Improvement have teamed up with Audible to bring you a special offer to try Audible. Click on the link in the description down below and sign up for a free trial and get your first 2 audiobooks for free. If you end up disliking the service, you can cancel it at any time and the books are yours to keep.